Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak with you today. I'm really excited to talk more about MentorcliQ, our culture, our values, and why it's the best place to work in Armenia. I love this question because MentorcliQ has the best culture I've ever been lucky enough to be a part of. We break it down with 4 key values: fun, first and foremost, helpful, ambitious, and thoughtful. And we came up with the acronym FUNHAT to just make that easy to remember and accessible for everyone. But what that means is how fun we are in our day-to-day interactions with each other, how helpful we always try to be when any team member is experiencing a challenge or a problem, how ambitious we like to be with our plans, pushing things further, innovating, not resting on our laurels or sticking to status quo. And then finally, thoughtful, incredibly thoughtful about the way that we interact with one another, the way that we serve our clients, the strategic decisions we make as a company, and also the experience that we provide for our employees. So really our values come down to our people. That's just a great way to describe the people that we have around the table. Extremely fun, helpful, ambitious, and thoughtful people. Every single one of our employees joins MentorcliQ because they're passionate about mentoring. So we've always had the approach of offering internal mentoring programs that are aligned with the best practices and recommendations that we give to our clients. So we have a series of mentoring programs at MentorcliQ. It starts with day one. All of our new hires go into a company onboarding program through the MentorcliQ platform. There are role-specific training programs for both our engineers and our US-based team. And then we also have a series of open mentoring programs where any employee at the company can get mentored by another employee at the company. I've had 4 company mentors myself. And then we also have a series of group mentoring programs, often called employee resource programs, focused around a certain topic that our employees care about. So diversity and inclusion, health and wellness, those sorts of topics. So we have a really strong culture of mentoring at MentorcliQ. So one thing that we recently started doing more formally is a monthly meeting that we call Appreciative Spotlights. And what that means is it's taking an hour out of the month for our entire team to come together and appreciate one another. So we'll share kudos and shout outs for jobs well done. We'll celebrate birthdays, anniversaries with the company, new babies, marriages, all of those life milestones. And we also have an employee interview that I conduct called a PEEP Spotlight, which will have 10 or so questions all about employees' lives outside of work, their biggest interests, their hobbies, so we can all become connected, engaged, and really celebrate everyone at the company. DEI is a really core part of who we are at MentorcliQ, and we prioritize it along all stages of the employee journey, so from talent attraction to onboarding to retention. So I'd say for talent attraction, it really comes down to targeting diverse candidates through a number of sources. We do track our metrics around DEI through the recruitment lifecycle just to make sure that we have adequate diversity within our pipeline. We then have a really strong culture of support and understanding of DEI. So we do internal training sessions on DEI. We're actually very close to launching an advisory council for our employees focused on DEI and how we can be better internally at MentorcliQ. Yeah, so we certainly look for values alignment with FUNHAT. So again, fun, helpful, ambitious, and thoughtful. Those are the most important key company values that are really important for every candidate or new hire to align with. But I'd say we also have other things that we look for. We are a fast-paced, ever-evolving business, so I think folks who are entrepreneurial, adaptable, can kind of jump in and figure out the solution to unknown problems, those tend to be our most successful employees. So in addition to our values alignment, we certainly look for adaptability, ability to operate in ambiguity, and entrepreneurial mindset. It's a really important question. We are a very distributed workforce, and a lot of us work full-time remotely, so keeping that sense of connection can be really tricky. We actually are wrapping up a week here together in Armenia, which has been phenomenal. So we'll do things called ClickFests, where it's about us, honestly, first and foremost, coming together to just get to know one another, spend time together, have fun together. But it's also an important way that we work and collaborate with folks we may not see every day. I'd say also our internal mentoring programs are a big part of how we engage employees across the globe. That gives all of our employees the opportunity to come together and again, talk about wellness, talk about DEI, and really spend time engaging in conversations with one another. And finally, we have weekly, well, every other week company meetings where again, the full company comes together to celebrate successes, share updates, and that really helps our employees stay connected and engaged in what's going on at MentorcliQ. Armenian team at MentorcliQ is phenomenal. I've gotten to spend my first week in Armenia and meet all of them in person. Incredibly hardworking, incredibly smart. We have been lucky to have hired some of the best developers out there. They're also incredibly fun. We've spent a lot of time dancing and laughing and hanging out. They've been incredibly kind and hospitable hosts. So I can't say enough about how wonderful our Armenian team members are.